And hello and welcome to Judging by the Cover. We're looking at Steam sale going on right now. FaeFarm is on Steam sale, and the way it looks, this might actually be the price that I jump on because I have been holding out on this for a price ever since I saw it on an indie showcase.
And you cannot be denied anymore.
Yeah, I might not be able to be denied because I need my cozy game fix. Yeah, and it looks like we do have a lot of very cute aesthetic. Definitely seems to hold a bit of the charm of Stardew Valley, but also Animal Crossing with the 3D graphic and the amount of decoration that goes into it. They do,
Right up your alley.
yeah, they do boast escape to the world of FaeFarm and create your own cozy home in the enchanted world of Azoria. As you nurture and grow your homestead, you'll get to meet charming characters, foster deep relationships, and discover ways to infuse magic into everything you do. Of course, customize your character. I mean, what's a farming game without character customization? It's outdated, it's outdated precursor to Stardew Valley.
Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon. It's outdated Harvest Moon. Master the arts of crafting, cooking, potion making. That's a new addition. And discover much more. You unfold the mysteries of the island on your own, or with up to 3 other players, and you can invite your family and friends or visit their homestead. Oh, so you might.
Like Animal Crossing, where you can visit each other's islands.
That's what I'm thinking. If it allows you to like take your existing character to visit their island instead of having to do like Stardew, where you make a new character that is only stored on their save, that could be a lot more fun to work with in the multiplayer aspect. As seasons change, you'll be able to unlock new areas and restore the world around you, embark on a ship, and sail to Azoria. Yep. And then it just kind of repeats. The in-game calendar goes at your own pace, just like your standard cozy games. One thing that did stick out to me here was they do have 2 DLCs, Skies of Azoria and Coast of Prokia, also on sale right now, and you can get them all bundled for a pretty good price, $24 for the entire set.
That's pretty good.
Now, of course, I am not trying to pitch this as a sale to anybody, but the way it looks, I had been keeping my eye on this a little bit, and I'd say, judging by the store here, I'm jumping a little quick on the judgment here. I think a solid 10 out of 10 on the store, especially with the sale going on.
I think graphics wise, yes, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the graphics. I know the mechanics would require a little bit of figuring out how they go. But the trailers, they do have multiple trailers up, plus the DLC trailers. So they give you a good glimpse of the game in motion. They don't just show you only cinematic cutscenes. And it looks like you do get to customize your homestead a little bit, pulling back the screenshots here.
However, there did look like there was a fishing minigame, and I am anti-fishing minigame.
Right. So with me is the lovely wife, PurpleCatWhisker, chilling in here.
Hello.
She also likes cozy games in between other projects, but she does not like fishing mini games. There was a bit of that where it looked like the fishing. I'm not sure how complicated it is or how rough it can be on timing compared to the likes of Stardew Valley. On Stardew, I do personally use a fishing mod when I can to deal with that because it is a little painful at higher levels. But the characters, they have a lot of
What is that face?
classic like anime happy face. The emotes, they showed some of the emotes in the trailers, and the voices might get a little grating depending on how you take that. I wonder if you might be able to turn the voices off a little bit because it was a lot of like the oh ha, ha, kind of.
Well, I'm
very,
never one that plays with music on
yeah.
or
Some
audio.
people do turn the audio off when it comes to the games, and the one thing that kind of stuck to me was as far as the presentation, the music, at least in the trailers, felt kind of like some generic fantasy music.
Although I did see that
Fanfare.
they had where you could buy the whole soundtrack.
Right, they do have the soundtrack in the in that little DLC area too. So I am wondering if there's more to the soundtrack, and if that generic fantasy track that was in the trailers is just kind of a part of it. Maybe there's more different tones and everything. Um, then there was, of course, the DLC. They had their own trailers for the DLC, which is another reason that I'm looking at rating this a 10 based on just the cover and the store page, where it looks like you have a sky world with a depressed owl giant
Or pig.
or or pig, like some owl pig man, um, that just has some kind of. He looks severely depressed, but he did cheer up by the end of the trailer. So I'm sure that's like the whole quest line and storyline of the Sky Island, and then what it was called, Croakia,
The Isle of Croakia, I think, and
Coast of
Croakia,
Croakia.
where Trevor Neville's toad has left Hogwarts and has taken over an island.
Yeah, like the
Okay,
giant frog just pops up out of there, and it shows a lot more
you
decorations.
can't tell me that that is not a magical herbology infused frog. That is Trevor.
Yeah, if there are any Harry Potter fans out there, that straight up Neville's toad decided to just take a vacation and become king of an entire coastland, apparently.
But because he learned all the herbology stuff from Neville, he now has this very bountiful island.
You know what? That's probably what happened. He became a master herbologist thanks to his owner, and then just decided, you know what? I'm gonna do me. Peace.
I think somebody else would like to give a review.
Oh, we have another guest star. So we have an additional guest star. Oh, Cinder, say hi. She said hi, and she fell.
She's the one that was trying to get the microphone.
Yeah, so apparently the cat decided to attack the microphone during today's review, but I'm thinking, like I said, 10 out of 10 on the trailer here, especially while it's on sale. I'm hoping the music is a little more diverse than the fantasy track that we see in the trailer. But other than that, even if I turn down the music and maybe just listen to something of my own on the side while
Look, you can
doing,
fly.
you get like flight or gliding at least with some travel.
Oh, and you can jump on a bed. I saw that.
Jumping on a bed, like what game lets you just jump on a bed? I'm probably gonna spend more time than I should admit jumping on that bed. Just jump on the bed, jump on some springy mushrooms, and the multiplayer does look like they have some genuine adventure going with it. That might be kind of interesting once like all you get past like whatever
It has
monotonous
the
farming.
giant bee nets like you have in Animal Crossing, where you catch the bugs.
Oh, nice. I hadn't even seen that one, but they do look like they really lean into the fantasy aesthetic of it too, where a lot of farming sims will go with the very main, like you get your cows and your chickens. It's like, nah, you get some weird like little fuzzballs, and that almost looks like a Hearthstone table, although the symbol is different.
Oh, that's a way to chuck down
You get
trees.
spinning axes, and you get all kinds of wild tool upgrades, apparently. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm not trying to necessarily sell this to anybody, but if there's anybody that's sold on this, I'm probably going to be buying one, if not two copies of this, because we might need one on her account too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. This one's looking like so. Be on the lookout for that. I have been doing some day-by-day cozy games here on the YouTube channel with Mystria and Stardew.
Wait, that was a running harp. The harp had legs.
Honestly, with all the other fantasy stuff going on, that doesn't really shock me.
And also, the Kool-Aid Man is now lava.
Will you reveal the heart of
Oh,
magical?
you know what? This might have to be my one of my upcoming Twitch streams just to see what's going on. Especially on sale. Now, I believe this is also available on console, but this one is specifically on the Steam sale. I don't know about the console if they have sales going on as well for the spring, because Steam is often independent from those other ones. But if anybody let anybody playing on console, let me know and see if you all have thoughts too. Be sure to drop some comments because this plus the DLCs, like $15 base from a $30 full retail, with the DLCs for 24. Yeah, it is a very reasonable price for the amount of content and DLC that it looks like you get.
Yeah.
It is more expensive than Stardew, but also graphically, it's more graphically similar to Animal Crossing, I feel like. And the multiplayer looks like it has a nice blend of where like you work together as a multiplayer group, but you can also adventure together out in whatever wilds they have.
And you can just have your homestead and also visit other homesteads, and you
Right.
don't have to make two.
The trailer did make it sound like the multiplayer was you visit other people's areas as opposed to Stardew where you have to like make a character that is stored on their save file. So I'm hoping that that the character spread is unique like that. That'll be interesting to see if it's more of a Animal Crossing multiplayer as opposed to a Stardew multiplayer. But the outfits, the decorations, I might actually get lost. So often I neglect decorating in these games to a criminal degree. So that this might remedy that just because of how good it looks.
Getting cohesive decoration would be fun.
Yeah.
Also,
So
you can fight books.
the monster variety for whatever combat they have going on it's charming. Yeah, I'm saying 10 out of 10. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with 9.5 out of 10 because there's a fishing minigame.
The fishing, yeah, the fishing minigame might be the deal on that one. But we will see, and I'm probably gonna find out sooner rather than later.
Also, don't ever climb the beanstalk. Nothing ever comes good from climbing a beanstalk.
I mean, is a giant
Depressed
depressed pig owl? Hopefully, his depression doesn't make him destructive. A lot of people do have different responses to depression. Hopefully, he's just the mellow kind while we try and cheer him up. Tower climbing and platforming. Oh my gosh, there's just. I do also appreciate that, like, you're not locked into one style of wings. Like, every character has had a different type of wings to just kind of fit their own aesthetic. So, for anyone out there who is an absolute fairy or who wants to be an absolute fairy, I am going to completely be a fairy for this game.